Yo, what is up YouTube? Trilog here, and today we're going to be doing episode 3 of the Script Hub tutorial, and in this episode we're going to be focusing on how to make the key system so you can monetize and make money off your scripts. And yeah, so let's just jump right in. The things you're going to need for this video is Work Inc. You're going to need an account, so I'll go ahead and show you how to do that. You're going to need Visual Studio Code, which you should have from the last episode. And yeah, that's basically it. So we're going to go ahead and open up our thing here, and we're going to actually go to work.inc. So I'll go ahead and link it in the description if you want and stuff like that. You're going to want to basically press here. Let me log out. You're going to want to press become a publisher after you verify with Cloudflare. So you're going to press, hold on, let me actually go to Work Inc. Here we go. Awesome. So you're going to press become a publisher, and then you're either going to do shorten links now and then register down here, or you're just going to log in. I have an account, so I'm just going to log in. And yeah, that's first step. Next, you're going to get a UI library that you want to use. I'm using Cavo for this just because it's a little better for me. I think it looks better for a key system, so that's what I'm using. And yeah, we're just gonna jump right in. I'm trying to make this video not too long, and yeah, but obviously in the comments, if I don't go in depth enough and you want me to explain it more, go ahead and let me know. And yeah, let's just jump right into it. So I needed some water. So first things first, you're gonna open Visual Studio Code and make a new file called keysystem.lua for Lua. Now, after you have that open, what we're going to need to do is define the library. So if you open the Cavo UI library, the documentation, you're going to copy this, the local library, and you're going to go ahead and put it into your key system. Now, I'm going to go ahead and remove library, and I'm just going to call it lib for the sake of my video, just because I kind of like it. You can leave it library if you want, but anything that I change to lib, you're just going to put library instead. So yeah, now we're going to press enter. And now we got to actually create some things. So we're going to do local window. So local window is equal to lib dot create tab. So, and then we're going to do a parentheses, quotation marks, and then name it what you want. So I'm going to do key system video. Just like that. And then outside the quotation marks, we're going to add a comma, and then we're going to do our theme. We're using dark theme for this video. You can check what other themes Cavo has and put it whatever you want here. But yeah, we're using dark theme. Now, next thing we're going to do is we're going to create the main frame. So we got to do local main. So local main is equal to window colon new tab. And then we're going to name the tab check key. So parentheses and then quotation marks check key. So basically what we're doing right now is defining the library, which is the main functions, methods, all of that. We're creating the main frame right here, and we're creating the window, which is the new tab. Now the next thing we need to do is create the section. So local section, and then we're gonna do a equal sign. It's equal to main colon new section, and then a parentheses, quotation marks, and then in this we can name it, we're probably gonna name it just key system, just like that. And yeah, and then we're gonna go ahead and create the global variables for the key. So underscore G, which means global, period, key is equal to, and then I'm gonna do just a quotation marks and then just say nothing yet, just like that. So now we're defining the key as a global variable, and we're making the value of the key nothing yet. So yeah, just like that. Now the next thing you're going to do is we're going to add a label. So I'm going to do actually, do I want to do a label, or do I want to do a button? Guys, what do we want to do? I'm probably going to end up doing a button just very fast, because I feel like the button is going to be very good. So yeah, we're going to do a section. So section colon new button, or new label. No, new button. I'm right. Sorry. New button, and then parentheses, quotation marks. And then we're going to do copy key link. Just like that. And then inside there, we're going to go ahead and do a comma, and then quotation marks, paste link in browser, just like that. And then after that, what you're going to want to do is a comma, and then a function, and then close the function with parentheses, press enter a couple times. And now what we're going to need to do is do a set clipboard function. So set clipboard, so it's just set clipboard, all lowercase, and then after the set clipboard, parentheses, quotation marks, and then key link would go here. So you put your key link here. We don't have a key link yet, so we're not going to put that. And you also need an end before the parenthesis. Let me just double check this, because it looks like something is not working the way we want it to. It's not that. Give me a second, guys, while I figure this out. I'm stupid. I spelled function wrong. Now it works. So yeah. All right. So now that we have the button done, now all we need to do is create the labels. So we're gonna go to do local key label is equal to section colon new label, and then that new label is gonna have parentheses and then quotation marks, and I'm just gonna do like key 1, and then I'm gonna have like that like line thing, and then that's yeah, and then actually we're gonna do 2 periods, and then we're gonna do the global key variable, so key or underscore g dot key, just like that. So now what we have so far is a button that says copy key link, and it'll set your clipboard to the key link, and then obviously you're gonna put your actual key link here. So I'll put a comma, a comment, add your key link. There we go. So we'll add your key link here, and then we have the key label, which is where the key is going to like show whenever someone enters it in. It's going to go to this. So yeah, and now what we're going to need to do here is do a function and an input, by the way. So we're going to do the input first. So local key input is equal to probably a section colon new text box, and then parentheses, quotation marks, and inside the text box we're just gonna have it say key, and then we're gonna do a comma, and then more quotation marks and another key, and then we're gonna press enter, and then we're gonna have the function. So here we're gonna put function, and inside the quotation marks we're gonna do txt. I'm accidentally typing in caps, so put it all in lowercase, so txt. So now we have a function, and the function is text, and then we're gonna need to go and enter, and then we gotta update the key. So key label, update label, colon update label. There we go. Colon update label, and then we're gonna need to do parentheses, and then quotation marks, key, and then I like to do like an kind of like an arrow thing, and then you're gonna do a comma, no, you're gonna do 2 periods, and then just txt, and then yeah, and then after that you're gonna have to set the global variable, so underscore g dot key, you're gonna have to set it to text, so txt, and then after that you're gonna need an end and a parenthesis, closing parenthesis. Now we are having an error here. Expected never found that. Expected found txt. So for some reason it's not actually getting this quotation mark here. Oh, that's why. Right here, delete this parenthesis, and then now we're gonna have another error, and it's gonna be expected found function. Guys, this is why I just figured out what was wrong. The reason it's wrong is because my syntax is wrong. You just need a comma after key, and then it fixes all of that. So yeah. And then after you have all that done, we're going to need to make a global variable. So underscore g dot checked key. And then we're going to equal it to false, because you don't want it to be running checked key as soon as they execute. So it needs to be set to false. And then we're going to make an output. So output label. So local output label is equal to section colon new label, parentheses, quotation marks, and this new label is just going to be empty. So we're just going to press enter, and then we're going to need a button. Do we want to do a button? Yeah, we'll just do a button. So local key button is equal to section new button, just like that. And then we're going to do a quotation mark in parentheses, and then we're just going to say it's check keys, and then we'll do like click once, just like that. We're going to press enter, and we're going to do a function. So function closing parentheses, and inside this, the callback for this function, we're going to need to do, what are we going to want to do? We're going to have to do an if statement. So if underscore g dot checked key, oh my bad, checked key is equal to true, then, so if checked key is equal to true, then we are going to want it to, also guys, right here again, delete that, put a what the fuck you call that, a comma, and then a parenthesis needs to go after an end. So we'll just put it down here, end with a parenthesis, just like that. So in the end statement, or if in the if statement, what we're going to need to do is do a return. So just a simple return, and then we're going to go down by the end, we're going to press enter, and then we're going to do local key is equal to game colon http get, and then a parenthesis, quotation marks, and then you want to come over to work inc. So we go ahead and open the work inc, which is right here. And you're going to go to dev tools, developer tools, and you're going to copy this link right here, and you're going to copy it, and then you're going to come back over to the key system and paste it right there. And now once you have that pasted in, what you're going to need to do is actually check the key here. So where it says token valid, you're going to delete this part here, and you're going to go outside the quotation marks, do 2 periods and a space, and then you got to do, oh my bad, underscore g dot key, capital K, by the way. Awesome. After this, what we just did here, we're going to do 2 more periods, and then quotation marks, question mark, and then we're going to do link ID is equal to, just do a number. I'm going to do 64581, and then yeah, that's what we got. And then we're going to press enter. If key is equal to false, then output label update label colon update label, and then key incorrect. And you're also going to need quotation marks like that. All right, so next what we're going to do is return after that. Then we have our end, and then we're going to go ahead and do a global variable again. So global dot checked key is equal to true, or lowercase true. And then you're gonna need to put your load string. So the load string that you made last video, which is going to be not that, that's my actual load string. Oh, never mind. That is it. Okay, and then you're gonna need to put your load string and then the end, which is fine. We are having a few errors, by the way. All right, guys, my bad. Easy fix. All you have to do is remove the extra. It should be one equal sign, not two, and then we'll have this here. Now what you're gonna want to do is actually get the link. So we're gonna go back to Work Inc. So here's Work Inc. And we're gonna go to, first of all, we're gonna get the, 1 second. We're gonna need to get this here. So you're gonna copy this link. You're gonna go to dashboard. You're gonna go ahead and do a title. So key system, you can name it what you want. You're gonna put that link you just copied there. And then you're gonna click what you want on it. These are really good, so you can copy me if you want. And then you're just gonna press shorten link. And then it's gonna be right here. And you're gonna basically copy the link here, which is right here. We're gonna copy it. And we're gonna come back over to the key system. And where it said, where we were gonna put it right here for the set clipboard, put that link there. And then honestly, it should, technically it should be working. So let's go ahead and see. What I'm gonna do to test it out is I'm gonna actually edit this and remove all of the social medias or all of the monetizations. So yeah. And then we're gonna go ahead and go to the link so I can retest it out. And we're gonna go to see if it works. And as you can see, we have a key. And we're gonna go ahead and copy the key. Just like that. And we're gonna go ahead and load up Roblox. I just released a new way to bypass Byfron, so if you guys do need that, it will be in the description. So yeah. Once we're on Roblox, we're just gonna load into base plate. So here we go. Or actually, we have to do run star because we actually are loading up that script for run star. So we're gonna go in run star here, and you're gonna come to Visual Studio. You're gonna copy the whole key system you just made, and then you're gonna open up your executor. I'm gonna be using Vega X. So we're gonna load up Vega X. Paste the full key system you just did. Inject. All right, we're gonna execute it. Wait a few seconds to make sure there's no errors. Ooh, we actually do have an error on line 2. So let's go ahead and check line 2 out. Ah. My bad, guys. It's not create tab. It's create lib. Capital L-I-B. Just like that. That was the error that we were having. So now we can go ahead and paste that in. Execute it. Now we have a key system that pops up. In here, we're going to go ahead and paste the key we have. We're going to press enter. And then we're going to do one of these buttons. Interesting. We have 2 random things. Alright, guys. We need to add something in Visual Studio, by the way. So right under the _g.check key, we're going to need to do an if statement. So if game.placeID is equal to, and then we're going to have to put run star simulator. Then we need to run the load string, and then I'm going to copy the place ID, put it right here. And then we need a return after the load string. Return, just like that. Yeah, that should be good. And then we're gonna update after that. Actually, after the end, we're gonna add a output label again. So output label, and then colon update label. And we're gonna update it with unsupported game. Just like that. And now it should work. We'll go ahead and test it one more time. I'm not sure why it was bugging out. Yeah, the button does not want to work. Alright, guys. we're gonna do a little bit more editing because we are coming up with an error. So where we see this here, where this whole thing right here, we're gonna go ahead and go down a few lines, and above it we're gonna do another function. So function check key. So function check key, like that, and then we're gonna basically call function check key. We're gonna have to call it. So we're gonna go back to this, and we're gonna just paste it right here, and then we're gonna go ahead and remove this button here, and then remove that function there, and then we're actually gonna do local function, just like that. So local function check key, which is right there, and then we're calling the key function here, and that, well, we have another end here that's messed up. We actually don't need that parenthesis. So now if we run it, let's see here, we can remove this one, and we can put our key here, which was this, and we press enter. It should check. See if we have any errors. Attempt to call a nil value in line 18. Guys, we are running into errors. Just let it be known, I do not like script these beforehand, so that's what's going on. Alright guys, we're gonna add a local variable here. Local script is equal to the load string, and then after the load string, press enter, and then we're gonna do if script then, and then we're gonna do script parentheses, script parentheses, and then we're gonna do an else, and then under the else we're gonna update the output label, and we're gonna do failed to load, and then we're gonna have an end. Yeah, we're gonna have an end, and then we're gonna have another else, which is gonna be here. We can do another else like that, and then the output label, and then an end, and that should hopefully work. Go ahead and test it out. All right, let's go ahead and X out the old one. We're gonna put the key in here, which is right here. Press enter. F9, we're gonna check again. Okay guys, I figured it out. In the function, we had a local variable here, so it said local function check key. Just remove the local and just put function. Okay guys, so here it is. We're gonna paste the key in here. We're gonna press enter, and as you can see, the script does work. So yeah, that was the issue. The local was the issue. So yeah, keep in mind this is a beginner key system, so it's gonna be a bit buggy at times. If you guys have errors, just let me know in the comments. I'll try to help you guys out with each error. And that's going to be it for today, because we have a functioning key system. And if we go back here, if you guys do want to add more games, you would just go here where it says the if game place ID, and you'll just do another else, and then else game.place ID. So you would just like do it here, and then you could do like an else if game.place ID, and then you just copy this line here and put it down here. But yeah guys, that's the code. That's the key system done. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to like and sub. I apologize for all the errors. I'm super tired right now, and I don't plan this out before I do it. I just jump in and code. But yeah, we got the key system working. Everything works. I'll have all the links in the description, as well as my source code if you guys want that. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.